Hello students, welcome back to the MongoDB lab videos. Previous video we discussed about the how to use match in the aggregate pipeline. Today we'll discuss about the how to use group by in aggregate pipeline. So we have basic syntax is db dot collection name, that is we are continuing with the same data set, that is employee underscore details dot aggregate. So in group we'll be making id underscore id is equal to null. It means group underscore id is equal to null means entire document will be grouped into single. Everything will be grouped into single. This one. So in that we will be using the aggregate functions. So lowest salary for lowest finding lowest salary. No, in the whole document we are making use of min $min function. Yeah. After providing the min function, we are providing the field name, that is dollar salary. So this query will find out the lowest salary in the entire document. So I'll execute this. You'll get the lowest salary. So select this, execute it. It's asking for connection. Select this one and click OK. So you'll get the lowest salary in the document hold is 30,000. 30,000 is the lowest salary. So here the same syntax I'm following. Group id by null, it will group into entire one thing. So next we are finding average salary. For finding out average we are making use of function $avg and providing the field name dollar salary. So it will return the average salary for entire document. I'll execute it. Click on play button, click yes. So average salary is this much. So next we are going to find the maximum salary. So syntax is same as this. Group ID null. So is salary you will be providing the max function dollar max. So field name will be dollar salary within quotes. So maximum salary is in entire document is 99,000. So now next query is requirement. You have to find out the sum of the salary. So to find the sum of the salary, you'll be using the function dollar sum, and then later you have to provide the field on which sum you have to apply. That is dollar salary. So you'll find the total salary. I'll select this and click on execute. So sum of the salary is 9,16,000. Next we'll come to grouping option here. So uh, how to use aggregate functions. So db dot employee details collection name dot aggregate followed by group on which you want to group. So this is dollar department. I am grouping according to department. Suppose there are three departments: HR, finance, and development. It will be grouped into HR and finance and development. So each department will have average salary calculated. So as I told you earlier, average dollar average is going to calculate average of the salary. Department wise average salary will be listed here. We'll find out the result here. So clearly you can see, as I told you earlier, there are three departments. It is grouped into three departments. I given here department, group ID, dollar department. That means department will be split. It will be grouped. So in the department wise development, that is average salary is 57,400 and finance is this much, and HR department is 80,000. So department wise average salary will be calculated. So next query is department wise you have to calculate the lower salary. Then you have to make use of dollar min. Thereafterwards salary field name. I'll select it and execute it. Click on yes. So here HR department. In HR department, lowest salary drawn is 75,000. So in case of finance department, lowest salary drawn by person is 30,000. So in development, lowest salary drawn is 46,000. Now we'll come to sum function. So department wise is it will sum the salary. So click on yes here. So clearly you can see in development department sum of the salary is 2,87,000. In finance department sum of the salary is 3,89,000. So in department HR department sum of the salary is 2,40,000. So next we'll come to together. We'll be using match along with the group here. This is an example for using match along with the group. So match is used for particularly for matching criteria. So here we'll make use of match. Gender should be female. So department is finance and salary should be in the range of between the range 40,000 and 90,000 99,000. Yeah, so I had made use of comparison operator here, less than or equal to and greater than or equal to. So criteria, in other words, I'm getting the number of employees. Here I have written in customizing number of employees, where where gender should be female, and these female employees should be working in finance department, and last condition is the salary should lie in the range of between the 40,000 and 99,000. So if these three conditions are satisfied, then I have to pick the number of employees there. So what is the criteria here? List the number of employees who are working as a female, and these female employees should belong to finance department, and their salary range should be between the 40,000 and 99,000. We'll check what result we'll get. Execute here. So you can get number of employees are three. There are three employees there are three employees whose gender is female working in finance department, and salaries between the 99,000 and 40,000. So we can comment this if you want. You can find out list the details whose gender is female, those are working in finance department, and salaries between the range 99,000 and 40,000. So execute it, you'll get the details. Click yes. So there, Kavana, she belongs to finance department. The salary lies between 90,000. 90,000 is there. Next is Ritvi. She is also working in finance. Gender is female. His salary is 95,000. Next is Shiva Banu. Her gender is also female. She is working in finance and salary is 99,000. We can change the range if you want. We can specify this as 95 here. Change it as 95. So now range is changed here. The range is between 95,000 and 99,000. Click on yes. Click on yes. Clearly you can see there are two records. Ritvi, she's gender is female, belongs to finance department and salary is 95,000. And Shifa Banu, so her gender is female, she works in finance department, salary is 99. So if you want to count number of employees, so you remove this comment. So group by ID null, it will group into entire document, single document. So here I'm providing customized message number of employees and using making use of sum function to count the number of employees. So execute it, you will get it as 2. Click on play button, click yes. Number of employees is 2. So coming to here, next query is little bit complicated. So in next query, we are making use of gender is equal to female. It should satisfy this condition filter. Gender should be female. She should belong to uh, department finance, and finance salary, and salary is between 99,000 and 40,000. I will change this one. I'll make it as 98. So or I'll keep it 40,000 only. So here gender should be female and should be working in finance department, and salary is between the range 40,000 and 99,000. So I'm group by ID is equal to null. It will group into single document. So we're finding out the highest salary. For that we'll be making use of dollar max followed by the field name. That is salary. It will get the highest salary. So click on this. Click on yes. So clearly see highest salary is 99,000. We come down below. So you're making use of this query same as above. Only thing is we have changed from max to min. We want to find out the min salary. So match is gender should be female and they should be working in finance department, and salary should be between the range for 40,000 and 99,000. So here making yours a lower salary customized message your it is there. So dollar min function you are using. So salary is the field name, so it will fetch the lower salary lower salary among the female employees who are working in finance department, and in addition salary should be in the range 40,000 and 99,000. Execute it, click on this button, click yes. So what is the lower salary? Lower salary is 90,000. So coming to here, we are using this same match condition here. Only thing we have to find out average of the salary. So for that finding out average, you have to use the function dollar average on the field salary. Click on, excuse me, click on this play button. Click on yes. You will get the average salary. So average salary is 94,666. That is the average salary. So we'll come to now second query. Second query is that you have to fetch the number of female employees, that is count. The requirement is simple. You have to get the count of number of female employees. For that you have to make use of match gender equal to female. Then you have to group it into, instead of using your empty string, this is a double quotes enclosed within empty string, you can provide null here. So here I am providing customized message number of female employees followed by the curly braces open, dollar sum dollar colon 1 closed by 3 curly braces are closed here. So it will return the basically number of female employees. Click on play button here. So you will get number of female employees are 8. So basically this is the explanation here. We can go through this. Field match means it filters only female employees. Group means group ID null. It will group all the documents into single result. So sum colon 1 means it will count the number of documents in our number of employees. So next is you should find out how many male employees are working. How many male employees? In other words, you have to count number of male employees in the collection. For that, you have to make use of match gender is equal to male, followed by group is equal to, or provide empty string, or you can provide null. So number of male employees are, some will calculate the number of records. So execute this. On this yes button. So number of male employees are 6. Suppose you don't want to count here. Just you want to fetch the employee details whose gender is male, then comment it. Comment it. So it is commented. So execute this query. So here employee details whose gender is male will be fetched. I think something went wrong. You have to remove that comma. I think you have to remove this one also. I will comment it. Now execute it. Now we will get it. So it's going to fetch the details of employees whose gender is male. Ajay, gender is male. Coming to this, Rajesh, gender is male. Akash, whose gender is also male. Muhammad Labib and Puneet and Muhammad Umar. So I'll remove the comments here. The same applies to the female gender also. So this is the basic explanation. Filters only male employees. Group all documents into one. So sum colon 1 means it counts the each document. Total number of male employees. So coming to fourth query. So in fourth query, we are not making use of any match. So we are making use of only group. It will group according to department wise. How many department was there? One HR, second development, and third is finance. It will split into three categories. So in each category, it will list how many employees are present in each department. So I'll execute it. Click on S. So totally there are three departments: development, finance, and HR department. So in each department, total number of employees in each department are, so five people are working in development department. So 6 employees are working in finance department, and 3 employees are working in HR department. So this is the basically explanation. So next query. In next query, we are finding out. It will make We are making use of match condition here. Match gender is equal to female. So group, we are grouping accordingly based on department. It will split into three departments: HR, finance, and development. So this I'm providing custom message number of female employees working in each department. So as I already told you, dollar sum colon 1 calculates the number of documents or number of elements. So this will generate how many employees are working in each department. That is, how many female employees are working in finance department, how many female employees are working in HR department, how many female employees are working in development. We'll find out the result here. Click on. So here you can find out in HR department, number of female employees working in HR department are 3. So number of female employees working in finance department are 3. So in development department, number of female employees are working is 2. So if you want to find out the male, so you can replace here with male. We'll change this as female, male. So it will match gender is equal to male. So it will list the number of male employees working in each department. So click on display button. So this gets it. So in development department, number of male employees working are 3, and number of male employees working in finance department is 3. So there is no employee working in HR department. I'll rename it to female. So basically this is the explanation what it does. You can go through is I'll send it as a script here. Script. So next query example is, so sixth query, you have to find out the number of female employees who are working in each department. This I had already discussed, I think. This query I already discussed. I'll skip to second next query. So here next comes. So here two conditions are there in match. So two conditions. What are the two conditions here? Two conditions in match criteria are gender should be male and they should work in HR department. You have to find out the number of employees whose gender is female, and those female should be working HR department. For that, we have to generate the number of employees. Click on. So you'll find out number of employees working in HR department are 3. If you want, you can get the highest salary in the HR department. For that, you need to customize it. I'll copy down. I'll copy down and make little modifications here. So now you have to get the. I'll skip this part. I will later I will discuss this. This becomes very lengthy. You can see the explanation here. What are the basic definitions here? Gender is female, department is HR. So groups all it matches into single group. Some it counts the number of documents. So next comes the you have to fetch the how many male employees are working in finance department. So here in match condition you have to provide two conditions. Gender is equal to male and department is equal to finance. The two conditions are provided in match and same syntax is used. Group ID null and number of male employees working in finance department. You have to get the number of male employees. So execute this. So click on this play button. So we can find out three employees or male employees who are working in finance department. So this is basically definition explanation. So next we'll come to another query. Query is to find out number of female employees who are working in finance department, and one more condition is there, and third condition is that salary should be greater than or equal to 75,000. All these three you should provide in the match. So matching. So all the comparisons is done in match block. So gender should be female and department should be working in finance department. And in addition, third condition is salary should be greater than or equal to 75,000. If three conditions are met, you have to find out the number of female employees working in finance department, and their salary should be greater than or equal to 75,000. 75,000. So that sum is dollar sum. It will count the number of records. Click on yes. So it returns the number of records too. So you can modify, you can change the requirement if you want. You can give it as greater than or equal to 96,000. You can modify this. 97 you can give. Sorry, 97. So now gender is female. should be working in finance department and salary should be greater than or equal to 97,000. So we'll return only single record. Click on yes. So we'll return the single record. Only Shifa Banu is drawing the salary of 99,000. So we'll come to here. Here making giving the range. Rest of the query is same. So match gender is equal to female, department is equal to finance, and salary should be lying between the range 75,000 and 90,000. So salary range is between 75,000 and 90,000. So I want to generate number. I'm supplying here custom message finance department, and their salary should be between. I'll change this custom message salary between 75 and 90. So dollar sum colon 1 will return the number of records. I will execute this query. Click on yes button. I think something went wrong. There may be one, two, three. I'll execute this query. Click on yes. So there is only one record. Number of female employees working in finance department and salary between the range 75,000 and 90,000. So only one record exists. So next query, we'll come to the next requirement. What is the next requirement here? So fetch those employee details whose gender is male and salary should be between the range 50,000 and 60,000. So it will group ID, it will group into single this one document. So total employees, total number of, I'll give it as total male employees. So we are going to execute it. So this query will fetch the details whose gender is male and and the salary should be between the 50,000 and 60,000. It will return the count. So click on this. Click on yes. So there is only one employee. So we can give a single comparison operator, single condition if you want. So match gender is equal to male and salary should be greater than or equal to 50,000. It will return the total number of total male employees. On this, click on yes. So total number of male employees are 3. So we'll come to another requirement. So next requirement is very simple. Get the employee details whose gender is male and they should work in the department finance. So if these two conditions satisfied, return the number of employees, that is male employees. So get the count whose employee details should be gender should be male and they should be working in finance department. Click on this play button. Click on yes. So number of male employees working in finance department is 3. So next requirement is change the this one. I have added the comparison operator here. So match, I am providing gender is equal to male, department they should all work in finance department, and salary should be greater than or equal to 40,000. If this condition is satisfied, then it has to return the total employees, total male employees. Click on play button here. So you can get to, one is the result. So now we'll come to use how to use first and last operator in MongoDB query. So query is used to get first name who are working in each department. So you can list out. I already told you which are the three departments: HR, finance, and development. We'll go to the result here. First means it will fetch the first employee. So Kavana, in case of finance, it is Kavana. She's the first means first name will be fetched. So Lakshmi, she is working in HR departments. This is the first name, first person who is working in HR department. So development Ajay. Ajay is the first person working. First means it will fetch the first name. I'll drag down, scroll down. So here it is. Yes, here it is. So you have to get the first name. So I'll execute it. You can see very first name. So in a entire, I'll explain this query. So employee details, group ID by null, first name. It will return the very first name of the document. That is Kavana. Kavana is the first record, starting with serial number ID 1. So it will fetch the Kavana's name. You can see Kavana. Yes, first name is Kavana. So here I am grouping the based on department. Department wise, it will fetch the first name. So I will select this and click on yes. So you can see first name is Lakshmi. This is the first name she works in HR department. In case of finance department, Kavana is the first name appears. In case of development, Ajay is the first name appears. So basically, these are explanations. You can go through it. So now we'll discuss the last name, department wise last name. So according to this one, there are three departments: HR, development, and finance. It will return the last name. Click on yes. So here can see Ananya. This is the last record. So, she works in HR department. Mohammed is the last record appears. Works in he works in finance department. Deepika is the last name. Last record works in development. So next video I'll be covering about how to use concatenate, concat function operator, concat, how to use concat operator in aggregate function. Since it becomes video becomes very lengthy, I'll stop it here, guys. So this is the end of the video. I'll see you in next video.